USC has won 8 games in a row by at least 17 points. Well, how might the men of Troy respond in a tight fit against, say, Cal? Tyler Frederickson, 51-yard field goal in the fourth quarter. The Bears take the lead 24-21. 5 minutes to go again from 51 yards out. No, blocked by Sean Cody. USC the ball in Cal territory. Trojans driving, going for it. 4th and 9. They ain't got much more choice than that. Matt Leinart, Mike Williams, a fine catch. 15-yard completion. We look at it again. Williams, he's a stud. He's number 1 between 2 defenders. Good concentration. Pete Carroll, he's pleased. Of course, his team's ranked number 3. Highest it's been since '88. They need good things to happen. Same drive. Ryan Killeen, 33-yard field goal attempt. Splits it. Thank you. Let's go to overtime, shall we? All right, we shall. First extra session, USC ball. 1st and goal from the 5. Herschel Dennis up the middle. That is recovered by not just the Bears, they're Golden Bears. Look at it again. Brian Tremblay. There you go. Get a shoulder or an arm in there and knock that thing free. Cal's got the ball with a chance to win. Frederickson lining it up from 29 yards. Early on. There it is. Blocked again. Greg Gunther storms through to get it. USC recovers the ball. That means it's their ball. That means they're in the second overtime. Still tied at 24. Reggie Robertson. Jonathan McCannon for the TD pass. Bears take the 31-24 lead. Leinart then firing over the middle on his team's chance in the second overtime. Yeah. Kerry Colbert, fantastic effort. A little loose with the pigskin. Very dangerous, but the effort is rewarded with the touchdown and a 3rd overtime. Same score because they're in overtime. Killeen, 39-yard field goal attempt for the way. Pushes it wide. Could have put his team up 3. Cal now this time can win. Frederickson this time, nobody gets a finger on it. That's good. Cal pulls the upset, 34-31. Last 3 times SC has entered their Pac-10 opener undefeated. They have lost. That's not a good stat for them.
Across the field.
One of the more ridiculous things I've ever seen.
It's Marshawn Lynch, not Desmond Bishop.
Greg Jones has 7 yards on 6 carries. He'd been negative yardage until there. Now it's Ricks going up for Thorpe, and it's intercepted near midfield. Sean Taylor's got another one.
Who else?
Taylor weaving his way back inside the 20. He might score. Taylor, touchdown! 48 yards, Sean Taylor for the score.
You just saw the best free safety in America right there pick off a throw that shouldn't have been made.
He and Stu Schweigert at Purdue, I think none of us would argue they're the 2 best around. And this guy, he'll not only hit you, he's got great wheels, and he showed it on that weaving run for the touchdown. Sean Taylor with the interception has made it 19-0. His 2nd pick of the day. Here it is.
Ricks is going to try and throw a deep ball down the sideline. He couldn't step up, and here he is right here. I mean, that was badly underthrown. It's wet, it's slippery, it's windy, and you had people in the pocket where you couldn't step up. Sean Taylor was a running back in high school. I mean, yeah, in high school, so he knows what to do with it once he gets it.
Well, Bob and Brad, I go back to what Larry Coker told me during pregame warm-up. The rain is not going to dictate to you that you necessarily don't throw the football, but just how you throw it. Those kinds of passes today are just not high percentage passes. Too many things can go wrong, as you said.
Across the field.
That's one of the more ridiculous things I've ever seen.
It's Marshawn Lynch, not Desmond Bishop.
Week long here in preparation. Hogan to the middle, and it's complete. McCaffrey! Will he score on the first play from scrimmage? Yes!
Lomax at safety is the guy that has to cover a man-to-man. This is simply an option route where he breaks inside. There are not very many running backs that can run the entire route tree. Christian McCaffrey's dad, of course, the great Ed McCaffrey, who played at Stanford, went on to have a phenomenal year with the Denver Broncos. Well, he passed those genes on to his son. This is just too easy, pitch and catch.
Let me interrupt you, Larry. Mom is Lisa, who played soccer at Stanford, and her father is David Syme.
And that allowed for the 2nd sack by Stanford.
Dylan Kidd, Deerfield Beach, Florida, punts it away. And here's McCaffrey from the 38. Dents is free. Got a man to beat. Midfield. 2 down field, cuts back, headed for his second touchdown of the game. I watched him here against USC in the Pac-12 championship. This is a 63-yard touchdown. Earlier, if you just joined us, he went 75 yards. He's a magic man, folks.
I mean, he's mesomorphic. Does not look like a 19-year-old true sophomore.
The yardage total continues to climb. Here comes McCaffrey. Could be number 3. Hold on, everybody. There's a penalty flag on this one.
Holding offense, number 89.
Track of where McCaffrey was, but watch 89 right here. He just barely grabs the left shoulder pad, and that's all it took to hold up King. That's a great call. That is holding. And that, of course, negates the long touchdown by McCaffrey.
There's no question about it. That freed him at that particular
play.
Now Magic is back. The fake. That's a play. He faked a fumble. Gonna go deep. Got a man. Touchdown. A play they practiced all week. Up in Northern California, and they come back with the star. Here's the Magic Man dancing free. He's got King, who wrestles and throws him down with emphasis.
Schemes, you got to get movement. It's a zone scheme to the left, getting penetration, getting blocks, and then you got to be patient as a running back in that kind of scheme as well. Looking for the cutback lane. That's exactly what McCaffrey finds right here. And again, we talked about it. Tough to tackle. Greg Maben, 13, has a shot. This is normally a very good tackling.
Across the field.
That's one of the more ridiculous things I've ever seen.
It's Marshawn Lynch, not Desmond Bishop.
First down for Harris and the Canes offense at the 39 of Florida State. He wants it all. Deep ball and a man out there. Touchdown. Travis Benjamin. Did we mention impact players and who to watch for? He's done it a second year in a row. Here's another look.
Mangum is in the slot, and he just gets frozen. I mean, Benjamin just runs right by him. Mangum is a former corner, so you would expect him to have pretty good coverage skills, but he just got flat-footed and frozen on the deep route. And
Hopkins to kick for Florida State. Greg Cooper and Mike James are back deep. Cooper from the 6. He's a good one, but he really got popped and he bounced off it. Shows his running back ability there. That's something you don't get from some of those guys that are 175-pound receivers. He took the shot and got 23 to 14. Greg Cooper from about the 9. Cooper's got an opening. Cooper, 40. Midfield for Cooper, needs a block. Cuts back inside and all the way down to the 30-yard line. Great return by Greg Cooper. That's how you have an answer to a touchdown.
this is poor coverage by Florida State. They get out of their coverage lanes. Look at that area right in there. I mean, there's no red shirts. I mean, he was out to the 30-yard line before there was any Florida State coverage man down there. I mean, you got to be disciplined in those coverage lanes running down the field.
Second straight start for Miami in Florida State territory after a 63-yard kick return. Ja'Cory Harris, the throwbacks, got a man wide open and got his tight end, Epps. And Epps is almost to the goal line, down to the 2. You talk about coming. Inside handoff to Cooper. Cooper takes it outside. Inside the 5. And out of bounds.
Oh, what a great run, though.
Looks like the Noles are going to come with pressure. They will. Harris is going to loft one to the corner. Cooper's got it for a touchdown. 24-yard touchdown on a long pass from Harris to his tailback, Greg Cooper. 5 at the Noles 42. Harris play fake, scrambles up in the pocket and throws long, and he's got a man out there.
Oh, my gosh. What a throw.
Travis Benjamin out at the 2.
Pass was complete to...
I think so.
Toe looks
But
like it's still on the ground.
Yeah. Rolls to his right. Throws. Caught. Touchdown. No. Incomplete. I thought Fortson had it. The Canes have survived.
across the field.
That's one of the more ridiculous things I've ever seen.
It's Marshawn Lynch, not Desmond Bishop.
Will be forced to punt for the first time today. And we will see one of those X factors in this football game right now. Britton Colquitt, one of the finest punters in the country, up against the #1 return man, DeSean Jackson.
And does he punt to him? I think he has the confidence to say, I'm going to punt right to him.
Lisa was telling me they trash talked a little bit. DeSean would say, you got to punt it to me. And Brandon said, I punted to you all last game. You didn't do anything against it.
So what are you going to measure?
So here we go. You'll never see a Colquitt back away. Here comes DeSean, shake and bake. Can he beat the second? Dancing off to the right. Look at this guy, the wizard of returns, DeSean Jackson. He's going to the end zone. Oh, baby. That was 177 yards by the time he finished. Folks, that was shades of Billy Cannon, and it gets me. Boy, I'm really showing my age now.
Billy Cannon. That was Desmond Howard.
He said Desmond Howard. One of your contemporaries. Jordan Payne tacks on the extra point. Call your friends, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have some fun on ABC's Saturday Night Football tonight. This is a dandy. 77-yard punt return for a touchdown by DeSean Jackson. Last year, 4 punts returned for touchdown. So tonight, they've scored every which way. Defense, offense, and special teams. And they're up 21-14. Lucas Taylor and Arian Foster will be deep.
I'm just getting a little bit too excited here. There was a perfect punt by Colquitt. This move right here on the outside, just kind of jumped backwards at full speed. And once he got to the corner, nobody had a chance. This is EA Sports video game stuff. That's R1, bounces to the outside, and now there's nobody within a chance. I mean, Robert Ayers is a defensive end. Colquitt, he's just going to slam somebody's head because he knows he's frustrated.
Across the field.
That's one of the more ridiculous things I've ever seen.
It's Marshawn Lynch, not Desmond Bishop.
Vondrail McGee in the ball game, offset to the left side of Colt McCoy. 3 wide receiver set. McCoy from the shotgun, second down and goal. Colt has it, turns, hands it to McGee, up the middle. Vondrail, touchdown Texas. Vondrail McGee across with 1:29 to go. Hunter Lawrence out of the hole to Jordan Shipley. Greg Smith to snap it. For the first lead of the night for Texas, the extra point kick is good. And with 89 seconds to play in the game, unbelievably, it's Texas 33, Texas Tech 32. Harrell from the shotgun. 3 receivers right, 1 on the left. Harrell back to throw. Now being pressured, steps up, throws on the run. Ball tipped, intercepted, picked off. It's intercepted. The Longhorns have it. Now they'll say incomplete. Incomplete. Blake Gideon had it in his hands and couldn't hold it as he went down. Incomplete pass with 8 seconds to go. The ball at the 28.
So Harrell in the shotgun from the 28 to throw. Goes to the right side for Crabtree. It's caught. He breaks. Oh, he's the worst. Red Raider. Unbelievable. Touchdown. Unbelievable. Red Raiders. Michael Crabtree has done it. Michael Crabtree makes the catch at the 5, breaks the tackle and scores. There's still 1 second on the clock, but Texas Tech, unbelievable Michael Crabtree. Oh my gosh, can you believe that? We'll see what they do. Corona with the squib kick, it bounces, and it's recovered and carried at the 40. They're going to start throwing it around. Tech's got the football. It is over. Red Raiders have defeated the #1 ranked team in the country, 39-33.
Across the field.
That's one one of the more ridiculous things I've ever seen.
It's Marshawn Lynch, not Desmond Bishop.
Booty on first and goal, fires in zone, snatching it for the touchdown.
Boy, I'll tell you what, that is a great effort by Dwayne Jarrett on the safety in Dukwe, and the confidence of Josh Booty under pressure. Good job.
I must concede it. Second down and goal. In zone, grab, touchdown. Jarrett, second of the night.
Over the top by the 6'5", double move.
On first down, Booty's got an open receiver. And Jarrett working the far side makes a fine catch.
Papers about this guy coming out in the NFL draft. I'll tell you what, he just put on a show for the NFL people. First with the move, turning Mike Richardson around. Kirk, how about that catch now?
Remember Mike Williams making a big catch in this stadium against Oregon State where he went up with it one hand and pulled it in.
And Williams, the former linebacker, motioning out. Booty going down middle, got Jarrett again, who's still running free now, going for the end zone, touchdown, Trojans, his third touchdown of the night.
Turns the middle of the field completely wide open.
And Bruton stepping in, of course, for Ndukwe, but again, you have to go back to Dwayne Jarrett and how much better receiver he has become now that he's healthy. This is the difference, boom, how much more physical he is.
Back. On the slant, touchdown USC, Jarrett.
And once he recognizes that and makes the check, it's just a matter of the best receiver in the country or one of the best receivers in the country getting physical and just being just a lot stronger than Morgan Trent. He got great position.
Booty, deep Jarrett, the foot race for the end zone. 10-5 score.
They are both responsible, as coach says. It's a bracket defense. The safety is the mistake that's made is by the safety, Willis Behringer. I think there was indecision there in thinking that Leon Hall had him covered, and that confusion led to the big touchdown.
I've seen that
Jarrett
so many times when you play in and eyes in bracket coverage on Dwayne Jarrett. And how about Keyshawn Johnson's?
They were firing for 26 yards, and here he comes again. Jarrett again at the 30-yard line, and he hands it to Behringer for Jarrett.
Well, Dwayne Jarrett must have seen Calvin Johnson's performance today in his bowl game, because he is putting on a similar clinic here in the second half, going up into the
across the field.
That's one of the more ridiculous things I've ever seen.
It's Marshawn Lynch, not Desmond Bishop.
Which is ahead right side. They bring pressure against Barkley.
Oh, and it's intercepted by Burfict. Vontez Burfict. Big time play crossing midfield.
He did a great job. You'll see him top of the screen. His role there was to play the underneath zone. He saw the pressure. He was to the side of Robert Woods. One of the things that they're doing against Robert Woods is bringing zone underneath him when they can. And how about the end of that? These two
across the field.
That's one of the more ridiculous things I've ever seen.
It's Marshawn Lynch, not Desmond Bishop.
The pump fake, and Rump saw it all the way.
Yep.
So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth down. BC can still get a first down inside the 20. A 10-yard gain will give them a fresh set of downs. 49 ticks of the clock. 10's the important number. Durant's got it inside the 10. Holy cow! It's first and goal from the 9-yard line. 43 seconds to go. 21 yards. DeWalt makes a beautiful catch.
Beautiful catch. How about that throw? That was coverage. Decent coverage, and that ball was put in the only spot it could go.
No timeouts. Clock starts to run again. 3 wide for St. Pierre. Back slant. Intercepted on a ricochet. Intercepted by Matt Walters on the ricochet. Lateraled it off to Edward Reed. And Reed will dash into the end zone. Oh, what a turn of events as Miami on a ricochet. Folks, you won't believe it. On the interception, Miami is saved.
The slant was ricocheted to the defensive lineman, and then the lateral as Mike Rumph comes up big again.
Rumph made the play on the initial ricochet. He cut inside the slant, and that was what made the ricochet. Watch Rumph right here, cut inside the player. He reads the slant, cuts inside, makes the play, it pops up. It's intercepted inside by, was it Walters?
Walters
yes.
has the pick.
And Big Reed says, give me that ball. I'm the playmaker around here. And he goes the whole way.
A classic and a heartbreak for Boston College.
I thought the strategy was good by Boston College not to ground the ball. A lot of times you can catch a defense sleeping when they think you're going to ground it. Rumph gets inside, doesn't make the catch, but he beat the receiver to the spot, and that won the game. Two huge plays by Rumph towards the end of this game.
If Miami makes it to the Rose Bowl, and Coach O'Brien can't do a thing about it as Reed goes downfield. Play that they'll open the Rose Bowl with. Boston College driving for the touchdown. And the young man who caught the ricochet and then had it stolen by his own teammate, Reed, who went the distance for a touchdown. You can't ask. Takes it in for a touchdown. The crowd is stunned.
You know, the crowd gave him a nice hand, though. Gave Boston College a nice hand
Well,
on
they
that
should.
play. Absolutely.
And they should give Miami a nice hand, too. Both these teams played hard here today.
And you know what? On fourth down, field goal wins this game. They had a cheer.
Across the field.
That's one of the more ridiculous things I've ever seen.
It's Marshawn Lynch, not Desmond Bishop.
Golson in trouble and tripped up again. He lost the ball. Tayshawn Smallwood picked it up for Arizona State. And the Sun Devils will have it at the Notre Dame 13.
Well, there's so many places to start with this. First of all, Folston's biggest weakness, number 25, is his pass protection. He's going to miss the block, and you see right here, Golson is, yes, that's definitely a fumble. Neither the elbow or the knee is down. Great job of picking that up and actually trying to run it in. Right here, the ball is going to be knocked out when he is not down. That drives Brian Kelly nuts. I mean, he talked about that yesterday. The one thing that drives him crazy, he loves Everett Golson. Everett Golson's great, but that's his weakness, Sean, is ball security. He thought he improved. So far in his first quarter, 2 fumbles for Everett.
What a play by Tayshawn Small, true freshman from Fresno, California. Made the hit on Golson that forced the fumble, and then he recovered it and ran it back to the 13-yard line. Already 3 sacks for ASU. Kelly throws on the run, caught, touchdown, Jalen Strong.
They're recognizing Devin Butler in for Cody Riggs. Watch Jalen Strong right here. This is a little bit of a switch route, and it's almost a nice little pick route right here. You see right there, Cameron James comes in there, but look at the athletic ability. They're NFL scouts in the press box. And all Jalen Strong has to say is, look at me now. Look at the adjustment, the hip turn, the strong hands, and the vertical. Man, he hit the quadfecta right there, all 4.
They are reviewing it, but that looked like clearly a catch. Possession all the way.
Beautiful.
And really both feet down. Well, that should stand. It's a non-conference game. We have ACC officials on the field. Notre Dame plays 5 games a year now against ACC opponents. And in the replay booth, it's Pac-12 personnel. Chuck McFerrin, the replay official. I think he has seen enough by now.
Looks like he completed the catches.
After further review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. Touchdown.
A huge play by Smallwood. Set it up. And Strong A frequent target, particularly down there in the red zone. Zane Gonzalez adds the extra point. So the turnover by Golson off the great play by Smallwood. And just one play later, Strong with the first touchdown of the game.
Across the field.
That's one of the more ridiculous things I've ever seen.
It's Marshawn Lynch, not Desmond Bishop. The field.
That's one of the more ridiculous things I've ever seen.
It's Marshawn Lynch, not Desmond Bishop.
To the pass completion, first down. Navy going for the go-ahead touchdown. Navy breaks a tackle. Breaks another. Cuts to his left. Touchdown, Navy. Look at the linebacker surge. Look at Davidson with a first down, indisputable. Second down and 8, trailing by 3. Bradshaw! Touchdown, Army!
Well, Vern, it's literally this far to end 15 years of misery.
Yeah.
About a yard.
Time and said one more. Here it is. Ahmad Bradshaw, the quarterback.
Across the field.
That's one of the more ridiculous things I've ever seen.
It's Marshawn Lynch, not Desmond Bishop.
Who has 351 yards. This is the running quarterback with 351 yards. Reverses field and run open is White. Touchdown Cyclones. Third down. To the end zone. Touchdown, Josh Cooper.
Clutch drive by Whedon. Clutch catch by
Cooper. Rod Gilmore and Samantha Steele here at Jack Trice Stadium. Whedon to start the second overtime. Ball's in the air and it is intercepted by Taryn Benton. Woody's in there, the 235-pound running back. And Barnett's the quarterback in the gun. Woody. Touchdown! They did it! not sure that this field can fit all 52,000, but they're going to try. What a performance.
Across the field.
That's one of the more ridiculous things I've ever seen.
It's Marshawn Lynch, not Desmond Bishop.
So Hazelton and Turner. Reed picks up the blitz for a moment. Booty throws a wobbler. It's intercepted by Stanford at the 40. They're bringing it back to the 50, to the Trojan 45, and stuck there at the 45-yard line. And the Stanford Cardinals, down by only 6 points with 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the game, have a 1st and 10 at the UFC 45-yard line.
John David Booty just a little high that time on the in route to Patrick Turner. Ball came out funny, a little wobbly. What a great opportunity for the Cardinals to take it down against this Trojan defense and win the football game.
2nd down and go for the 6 instead of the
thinking they're not going to have another shot.
We got an onside kick try if you make the field goal. Got to get pressure on. Richard drops the pass, waiting, throws over the middle. It is complete down to the 10-yard line, and that's going to be very close to a 1st down to Richard Sherman. Wow. At about the 9.5, and I think he's got the 1st down inside the 10 with 1:39 to go. What a pass by Tavita Pritchard. They're going to bring in the chains for the measurement, but where they have marked this ball at the 9, that looks like a 1st down. Could be the difference between a possible national championship and not. Let's find out. It is 1st down Stanford by about 2 football lengths.
Fantastic throw and a great catch. He got hit by Kevin Ellison right as he caught it.
Moore goes over to the left. Matched up with Terrell Thomas. To the right, Bradford. He's up against Terry Harris. Baxter in the eye. 3rd and goal from the 5. Throwing for Moore. Overthrown. Knocked away by Terrell Thomas. 4th and goal from the 5.5.
A great defense by Terrell Thomas.
So it's come down to this. 4th and goal for Stanford. Trying for the upset. With 54 seconds remaining, trailing by 6. 4th down and goal to go from the 10. 4th down and game to go. Over to the right side. Pritchard will throw for the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown Stanford. Touchdown Stanford, and they've tied the ball game with an extra point to come. And the Trojans are now 49 seconds away from being upset at home by the Stanford Cardinals. And the home winning streak is in serious jeopardy now. Wow. An absolutely stunned crowd here at the Coliseum, standing slack-jawed, cannot believe what they are witnessing.
Nice job of going up. It's really a nice throw. It's a really nice throw up high over the head of Mosique McCurtis. Trojan defense.
Now run the same play. Let's see what happens. 4th down and 16. This is it for the Trojans. The game will be over if they don't get a 1st down. Udi drops the pass, throws as he's hit. Trojan receiver is knocked down. It's intercepted. Stanford will win the ball game. Bo McNally will bring it back. Trojan receiver was knocked down at the 45. See how that happened. Fred Davis either fell down or was knocked down. Stanford intercepts, and they will win the football game. And the Trojan 35-game home winning streak is over, and the 24-game home winning streak in the Pac-10 is over. And Stanford has come to Los Angeles and done something that nobody thought they could possibly do. They've upset the USC Trojans here in the Coliseum. Tavita Pritchard, all he has to do is take a knee, and he has performed a miracle as the Stanford team pours out onto the field. As the clock will wind down, under 5 seconds to go, the Trojans don't even bother shaking hands at the center of the field. Stanford celebrates a miraculous victory here at the Coliseum. The Stanford Cardinals have upset USC. The final score, Stanford 24, USC 23.
Next week, October 20th.
The camera's on Stanford, baby! The camera's on Stanford!
I've seen 2 totally separate pieces of sportsmanship here tonight. When this game ended and Stanford poured off of their sideline and out to the center of the field, I was a bit surprised and somewhat embarrassed for my university's football team for running off of the field without shaking hands with their opponents. And then, after Stanford just a moment ago had gone over to the far corner of the Coliseum, when they turned and ran back across in front of this press box side of the Coliseum, the USC fans down below us applauded the Stanford football team for what they've done here tonight. A 40.5-point underdog. My hat's off to the Trojan fans who, by and large, are standing in stunned disbelief here at the Coliseum, not really even trying to make their way towards the exit as much as they're trying to figure out what the heck happened here tonight.
Across the field.
That's one of the more ridiculous things I've ever seen.
It's Marshawn Lynch, not Desmond Bishop.
Down. So I think this is a place where you could do a draw or a screen because you don't need it all here.
3rd and 11. Pressure coming. Ford makes the catch. Hyman threw a great pass to Ford.
Nice block by the left tackle who bounced outside Isaiah. And you're not there yet, but LSU's got to start thinking about time too.
Boyd. Touchdown.
Boy, that is a really nice throw. Second read for Boyd. You could see he had to reset his feet. And when he gets it going, Boyd, if I'm John Chavis, I'm bringing some kind of pressure. I may play zone behind it. So if I'm Clemson, right now there are only 6 guys that can help in pass protection. With the 5 offensive linemen and the running back in McDowell, don't be surprised if LSU tries to free up a 6-man here.
4th and 16. Here comes the pressure on the blitz. Down the middle for Hopkins. He makes the catch at the 40. Holy cow! What a catch by Hopkins in the clutch, and what a throw by Boyd.
It was absolutely. And here's that 4th down throw. And you hear the crowd saying, Nuke, you can't throw that ball any better. The only mistake Reed makes here is he never turns to find the ball. And it was
across the field.
That's one of the more ridiculous things I've ever seen.
It's Marshawn Lynch, not Desmond Bishop.
Even hold receivers near the line of scrimmage. And that's Eno Benjamin, who lowers the shoulder and gets into the end zone for an Arizona State touchdown. He pushed Troy Young the wrong way as far as Arizona was concerned. And a big answer on a touchdown drive for the Sun Devils.
No longer a devil, now he's a cat.
Playing the Sun Devils. Manny Wilkins with the lob to the open N'Keal Harry. Down the boundary and shoved out of bounds by Azizi Hurd. The wide receiver ran onto the field very late. The play gets off with a run to Eno Benjamin. Elusive as ever. Touchdown, Arizona State. 14 yards. And by the way, Tate with a hot pass into the end zone, and he's got Tony Ellison for an Arizona touchdown. Ellison's 2nd touchdown catch of the game. Wilkins. He's got a path to the end zone. He's in there. Touchdown, ASU. 11-yard scamper for the 5th-year senior out of San Marin.
Which was very late by Tate.
Just his 8th interception of the season. Ball is loose. Arizona State's got it. Tyler Johnson. As the collapse continues for the Wildcats. From the 22, here we go. Eno Benjamin, room to run. Arizona State has the lead. It's their first lead of the game. That is Benjamin's 3rd rushing touchdown from 22 yards out.
And now momentum, as you can see clearly on the side of the Sun Devils.
From 45. No good.
Across the field.
That's one of the more ridiculous things I've ever seen.
It's Marshawn Lynch, not Desmond Bishop.
On the draw, Birmingham straight up
the middle, fighting to the goal line. He got there. Touchdown, Arkansas. And time ran out. They come after it. They block it. Kentucky, touchdown. Blocked and returned by Andrew Hopewell. Sophomore first-team All-America last year. Jones rolling after the fake, going deep end zone. Richard Smith, touchdown. 26 yards. Matt Jones making a difference. Blocked by Arkansas this time. Breaking through is Tom Crowder. Recovered for a touchdown. The Razorbacks get one of their own.
Special teams coach Steve Ortmeyer for the University.
So the drive with 5:18 still going. Lorenzen trying to break out, shovels it over. There's Drake Davis. And Davis to Arkansas territory inside the 35-yard line. There is the... They come after Lorenzen. Open, wide open. Bagengi. Touchdown! He slams his way all the way, 51 yards. 2-minute mark. Time to loft one up for Bernard. Caught it! Out of bounds at the 13. Fake underneath, throw on the run. Bernard to the 5 to the goal line. Touchdown! They've been here a bunch. Hicks in motion, everybody in tight, and the give is to the fullback. Mark Pierce, his only carry tonight, and he has a touchdown. He had the only touchdown last week at Ole Miss. And Lorenzen, option first of the night, touchdown, Bagengi. From the 7, first and goal and under center. Bagengi, another touchdown. And number 11. Then his teammates pick him up. Jones having to scramble. Lets it go to the end zone and caught by Jason Peters. A prayer answered. It just does hook inside that right upright. Begley banged the first overtime PAT. Excites the snapper Anthony Thornton, the holder, and he's got another one, and will play another one.
I think so.
Yep, straight ahead, Lorenzen got it this time, touchdown. Spread look, Kentucky, Abney motion. Lorenzen rolling. For Abney, open, 2 points. Last chance. Naked bootleg. Jones. Touchdown. Not to be denied. Jones play fake. Caught. Mark Pierce.
We won
49-49. Ryan Sorhan did way back when. Play fake to the end zone. Grab. George Wilson, touchdown. Pass is complete. And his happy homecoming continues. High. Peters out wide now from tight end. And Jones going for him. Incomplete. So they go. Quarterback draw. All alone and untouched goes J-Lo. Abney in motion. Lorenzen on the roll. A flip to the back of the end zone. Incomplete. A dive
sweeping try by Tommy Cook. Will play 6. Sneak, Lorenzen, touchdown. 61-55 Wildcats in the 6th OT. Dave. And Lorenzen heading that way. Now making it up as he goes. He got it! Tommy Cook for 2. Goal from the 2. Mark Pierce, the fullback, goes in, standing up. They have only called on him down there on short yardage at the goal. Set eye with Pierce. Behind Jones under center. Motion Richard Smith. Jones rolling. Firing. Can you believe it? We are still not done. 2-point catch, George Wilson. In that Arkansas-Mississippi game, that's the record. Birmingham, free at the 10. Birmingham, touchdown. Arkansas, touchdown. Outracing Muhammad Abdullah.
Yeah, that was just big man blocking on big man. Jason Peters.
Try for an 8-point lead. Cobb's a tailback, Peters in motion. And all day for Jones. His backyard play converted by Jason Peters. And Arkansas up by 8.
Yeah, we've been talking about J-Lo and giving him the title of a master.
4 wide, and Lorenzen keeping again. Doesn't get it. Where do they mark him? He lost it. And Arkansas, Tony Bua comes away with it, and Arkansas comes away with the win in 7 overtimes. 71-63. In what is tied for the longest football game in history. Arkansas wins this one. What can you possibly say?
Across the field.
That's one of the more ridiculous things I've ever seen.
It's Marshawn Lynch, not Desmond Bishop.
And Josh Hyman. Here comes pressure, hit from behind, ball is loose, picked up by Miami, nope, could not hold on to it, and as they scrambled, it would appear that Miami has recovered the ball that came loose, and it was Thomas Carroll who made the hit and caused the turnover.
The speed of Thomas Carroll from the backside strips that football out of there. He beats Jimmy Martin, who is Virginia Tech's best pass blocker. And a huge turnover early in this football.
Boy, it's paying off for it. Merriweather shows blitz, comes up on that safety spot, and they're all over Vick. Going to knock him down for a big loss back at the 43. That's Javon Nanton, the senior out of Miami, played at Springs High School. Break down, make the tackle. Going to step up into the pocket, and that is a breakdown and make the tackle right there is Nanton again. And they will have another loss against Virginia Tech. And what looked as though when they had first down at the 35-yard line was going to be great has gone awry.
Right here, we're going to look at Dwayne Brown, the right offensive tackle. He was a tight end until 11 days before the North Carolina State game right there. Really had a difficult time right there. It takes time to get back.
You just go down. Running play, hit behind the line of scrimmage. Woody Williams is the man who gets there to make the hit. Miami showing blitz, but they stay at home. Vick, great protection, going to go on top. Nobody there except Miami, and it's intercepted by Kelly Jennings. Kelly Jennings will pick it off at the 34-yard line, and Miami has 4 minutes and 4 seconds to work with, already on top 10-0. And Kyle Wright, as you can see, is up on the far sideline, and we're wondering if he might come in.
And this tight man-to-man coverage of Miami right here has really frustrated the quarterback. I mean, that's just a desperation throw to David Clowney. Interception by Kelly Jennings.
Miami showing blitz, and they come close to the line of scrimmage. Brandon Merriweather is right there to make the tackle. Is Randy Shannon, are they doing more with their defensive backs and linebackers than usual? They normally do it with the front four. I see a lot more people than that at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it really is a...
Fumbles the snap. They battle for it. Still is loose. And the officials say Miami football. Orion Harris with the recovery. You see the celebration on his part. I don't want to have to play them at the end of the year right next to the Florida game. Vick going to be hit, and he is sacked by Rocky McIntosh. Running play, nothing going there. It's going to be another loss. Kareem Brown, the man I was just talking about, along with Orion Harris, combining on the stop. And a third down, they're going to take it all the way out to the 21-yard line. Vick under pressure, hit, is going to be tackled in the end zone, lost the football. It is touchdown Miami.
And Virginia Tech, we talked about non-offensive touchdowns, Ron. Virginia Tech, everybody talks about them.
To take a timeout, 1:43 left, third quarter. It's all Miami, 27-0. Under 1 minute to play, third quarter. It's King, the tight end, who was in motion. Pressure, going to be hit. Ball is loose, recovered by Miami. Vick is down at the 21. Was the light. Well, actually, that hair was going back when he got to the game. It's going forward now. Vick going to go on top, and he's got a man. It is intercepted at the 5-yard line by Kelly Jennings. Clowney, the intended receiver. So 2 interceptions and 2 fumbles on Marcus Vick tonight.
My most valuable player award goes to these Miami corners. That is textbook coverage right there, because Kelly Jennings was behind in the race a little bit. He didn't look back to the ball until he caught up and got in phase with the receiver. Then he became the receiver. These Miami Hurricane corners have put on a clinic tonight.
Across the field.
That's one of the more ridiculous things I've ever seen.
It's Marshawn Lynch, not Desmond Bishop.
Talk about Denker being 6th best rusher in the league coming in, but Kelly the last few weeks, Glenn, that part of his game has shined.
Yeah, he understands where things are going to happen. Now that was just a straight scramble.
And that's the big ball and the home run. Arizona State. 61 yards. Jalen Strong.
Taylor Kelly knew he was going to get hit. Now, one thing he has not done in the past was when he was throwing deep towards the middle of the field for a wide receiver was give him real estate to run under the ball. This time a perfect throw puts it out where his guy Strong can run under.
So Arizona State, that's a dagger shot. 75 yards, 4 plays, and the big one to Jalen Strong.
He knew he was going to get this shot. He puts it out back into the numbers. Jalen Strong is outside the numbers, and here's a great look at it. And you'll see Strong able to run under the ball towards the middle of the field. All that real estate, Taylor Kelly put it out perfectly for him. That's a big target, and a great job by Taylor Kelly getting it to Strong.
Across the field.
That's one of the more ridiculous things I've ever seen.
It's Marshawn Lynch, not Desmond Bishop.
They'll run it. McKnight searches for a hole, and a fine run out to the 15-yard line, just beyond the original line of scrimmage, remember. Coleman making the stop. He's played very solid in that secondary tonight. Hasn't been beat. We haven't called his name a lot, but guys have not been opening in that secondary. McKnight still in. 3rd down and 9, and here comes this crowd again.
First down, McKnight and some. Out to the 37-yard line and a big first down pass to the running back.
Number one, a great job on third down by the offensive line, finally giving Matt Barkley time to throw, and this is a mismatch. Barkley one-on-one with Ross Holman. Very tough for Holman to be able to stay with him. They've been looking to try to isolate McKnight on the linebackers. That time they did on a crucial third down.
Has time, middle, wide open. Into Buckeye territory, Anthony McCoy, the big tight end. A dramatic drive, 25 yards.
Again, the freshman has time to throw. Look at the scene. The safety went from the hash. Coleman, number 4, as the ball was snapped, he's disguising coverage. He goes to the middle of the field, and look exactly where the young freshman is.
Time, quick throw. Can they get the first down? He reaches for it, does Damian. See where they spotted, just a little short. Right behind O'Dowd. Picks it up again. O'Dowd missed last week's game. An injured kneecap. Returned to practice on Monday. And Rule wasn't too sure how long he'd be able to go. And here he is with 3:20. McKnight cuts back. First down. A beautiful cut with that peripheral vision of McKnight.
Plays designed to go off to the left. This is a great look at the vision and patience, and then the burst by number 4. Nice job of coming back and then accelerating upfield. Every yard at this point matters for SC as they close in towards the goal line.
Handing off to McKnight, battling his way for the first down, and appeared to be just short of it. That was the 12th play of this drive.
But Joe McKnight here just kind of glides, just kind of skips through there, just waiting to find a little bit of a crease to be able to get upfield. And the offensive line and the play calling right now, keeping Ohio State off balance. Instead of Ohio State pinning its ears, now they're a little bit more on their heels here. And again, I go all the way back to the McKnight play on third down, where he caught the ball out of the backfield.
And again, it is Barkley straight ahead behind O'Dowd. A first and goal with 1:11. Stephon Johnson. He gets the first carry. He'll walk to the end zone. Trojans regain the lead. (16-15). A minute 05 left on the clock for Terrell Pryor and the Buckeyes. Quick throw to McKnight. Picks it up. A 3-point lead. 1:05 left on the clock for the Buckeyes. We'll be right back.
Across the field.
That's one of the more ridiculous things I've ever seen.
It's Marshawn Lynch, not Desmond Bishop.
To Hawaii. The Warriors are 10-0. A win today, and they capture their first outright WAC championship and remain alive for a berth in a BCS Bowl. Hendrick is a good corner. Brennan with all day to throw, and he's going deep, throwing into double coverage, and it is caught. The receiver won the battle, C.J. Hawthorne, the converted defensive. 48 catches entering today's action. First and goal, Brennan, corner of the end zone, juggling catch, touchdown. Ryan Grice Mullen. I wonder if they'll review it. Looked like he might have been juggling it as he went across the sideline with Wilson and Ryan Grice Mullen wide open and out to the 33-yard line. They got out just like Chris Spielman. 2nd and 2. Brennan on target again. First down out to the 49-yard line to Jason Rivers, who missed the 49-yard line. The winner wins the WAC title outright. Jason Rivers battling at 6'2", 189 pounds. The 24 of Boise State. 1st and 10, Hawaii. Quick little hitter to C.J. Hawthorne. He can fly. Upended and down at the 1. Orlando Scandrick came off his man in the against Hawaii than most of the teams the Warriors play. Brennan keeps and scores. Touchdown Hawaii. Second down 9. Hawaii on the move, down by a point. Under 6 minutes to go in the half. There's a strike by Brennan inside the 5. Touchdown Devon Bess.
In the combine will make the difference for Colt Brennan. Right now he has him as the 7th rated senior QB.
All right, Quint, thank you. He swings it out the left flat to Devon Bess. Run after the catch. Leap into the end zone. Touchdown. Flag down in the end zone. Goods. Bess says he unknowingly was helping them move it from one place to another. They all got in trouble. 3rd down and 5. They can get a first down at the 2. Brennan throws quickly, and it is caught. Touchdown. Jason Rivers with Kyle Wilson, a starting cornerback, draped all over him. Two touchdowns for Bess. Runs a 4.4 40 at 5'10", 190 pounds. Brennan forced to step up, wings it deep, man behind the defense. Touchdown, C.J. Hawthorne. Buildings, you'd be amazed that they could have this kind of success with their facilities in, quite frankly, an embarrassing state of disrepair. The University of Hawaii Warriors, for the first time in the history of the program, are outright WAC champions. Their 3rd conference title in all in 29 years. They are a case when the Washington Huskies will come to town to try to spoil the Warriors party. Final score, Hawaii 39, Boise State 27. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. Now for Chris Spielman, Quint Kessenich, and the rest of our ESPN2 crew, Sean McDonough saying, happy Thanksgiving, aloha and mahalo from Honolulu. Let's send you to Anaheim now.